to Audiotree Live. Today is April 22nd, 2025, and I'm your host, FINGY. Before we get into today's session, I do urge you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay in the loop with all the amazing music we have going down in this here studio. With that being said, we're on all streaming services, so Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, we are there. But today, we have Cryogeyser in the studio, cementing their spellbinding sound with their self-titled LP. Cryogeyser's music is as mesmerizing as it is cathartic. Some may say they're LA's finest. I may have to agree with that sentiment. So whenever y'all are ready, let's take it away.
Don't push me aside. It's not what you thought. Don't push me aside. It's not what you want. I divide my time. Feels like a sickness. Prove time and again you're my weakness. Swim back to the island. Give him my heart again. Swing back, feel line. Swing back, feel in time. Worry about the end. I don't wanna be friends if we gotta break or bend. I'm eating it fast and I'm eating it well. My stomach feels
Hey guys, this has always perplexed us here at Audiotree. Over 88% of you that watch our show are not subscribed to our channel. Kind of wild, right? So could you please do us a favor? If you like this show and you like discovering new music and you wish to support us, the free and simple way to do that is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And our commitment to you, if you do that, our team will continue to book the best bands we can, listen to your feedback, and book who you want to hear on this show, continuing to capture and share astounding music to you all. Thank you. Cryogeyser, self-titled LP. Was that like trippy to be like, all right, now it's time to put our name on our name?
Honestly, yeah, but it felt better because I did the classic thing when I was 18 where I recorded music under my actual name.
Right.
And that was really like boxing me in. But I feel like the songs took so long to record that the only, like, it wasn't a conceptual album of like a period of time.
Yeah.
It was a conceptual album about the band. We're still here.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah, and writing some of these songs over the span of 4 years, how many times were we revisiting it? Was the essence changed time and time again? What was that like?
I think that I'm not super savvy on like making a drum beat or playing bass. So a lot of it was like it changing hands a lot of time and a lot of pivoting. But honestly, I'm really emotional about my music. So most of the songs that are on this record were too painful for me to play for a really long time. So I just play it alone in my room all the time. But once I got, this outfit going, it was easier, I think, to trust that the songs were going to be something I wanted to listen to, less like an expression of a time of what I was feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I think about that a lot. Like, people pour everything into their songs about a really specific tough time, and then they, like, run it for, like, a year and a half back and back and back.
It's a lot.
So these songs, you're saying that you were able to find a balance of, like, okay, real, but not too real?
I think it just gave me that gift on its own. I mean, some of them are more recent and made their way onto it more recent, or like were changed. Like Mountain, Mountain could have been on Glitch. It was so long ago. I think for me, it gave me the gift of having detachment from it because it took so long.
Yeah.
Time traveling.
Right.
I mean, it still applies now. I'm like, nice. Glad that what you're saying to yourself still applies after 4 years.
Right.
I don't know what that says about me.
Well, I think it says you take time for yourself before you let others consume it. You're talking about, like, bro, I'm a boomer. I'm not even on TikTok like that. And I feel similar. Like, if you're living your life and you're immediately posting it, that's, like, really oddly vulnerable in some ways. And maybe it's the same with music, making something so vulnerable and then putting it out right away.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I also, like, had this fixation on not putting out an EP. So I'm like, it must be an album.
Why is this?
I don't know. It used to be something, it used to be like a hill I really died on. I think that I love listening to a really long album, top to bottom. I love the story of it. But what was weird about this one is that I didn't do it during one certain period of time.
Yeah.
So for me, it became almost a compilation of the band, which is why for me it's self-titled.
Yeah.
Compilation of myself.
I like that. And I was reading the bio of this, and I would love your assistance in unpacking this. There was a moment, and you said that this album is about capturing and holding it forever, even as it melts, knowing you're burning but staying in orbit. Is that a metaphor of you referencing your own personal evolution?
I think it's a mixture of that. I forgot what writer it is. And somebody, in the comments throw it in, who talks about like delicious heat. And like the human instinct to like hold, literally like Takis. Like you're going to eat another Taki, you shouldn't. Your mouth is on fire, but it tastes so good. It's kind of the same thing with the ice thing.
Yeah.
You're like holding on to ice. It is inevitably melting. It's also burning you, but you like want to see what happens. I think for me, the orbit thing was my friend Ivana, who wrote the bio with me, who kind of interpreted something I'd written as an album pitch to Sonny, who actually ended up mixing our record. He required an album pitch to even consider working on it at first. So I had to conceptualize that way before we recorded it. But staying in orbit, I mean, for me, the other day, someone we toured with wrote it down as a caterpillar turns to liquid. when it gets in the cocoon and then comes out as a butterfly. So for me, I don't know. I'm the kind of ADHD where like every reference that can fit together, I'm like, it's all connected. It's all connected.
You just have to read between the lines.
Yeah, I mean, ice, like no matter in the world ever gets destroyed. So ice is, melting and freezing and, dry ice. Like ice can burn, ice can contain, ice can go away, but never really does. But yeah, it's all about metamorphosis, this album.
Yeah, I didn't know caterpillars turn into liquid in the cocoon.
I'm quoting Ray, so we'll see. Ray might be wrong, so that wasn't me.
Listen, and if they are wrong, that's okay.
It's okay. Everything Ray says is right to me.
Right,
so.
exactly. And when it comes to individual growth, personal growth during the span of these 4 years, what's something y'all have noted about yourself that you see that you've grown from and with?
I've gotten taller.
Hey, what are you, like 6'7" now?
Yeah.
Nice.
That one threw Samson.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't grow. What the heck?
I always thought I was 6'1", but I guess I'm 7'8" or something.
So now Samson's 7'8".
Yeah, naturally.
But on the real, I don't know. I let other people touch my music. I didn't overthink it too much. I learned what strings not to hit because Zach. I learned how to put a bridge in a song.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. I learned how to be more patient. And actually know what's going on in my music for once. I feel like a lot of the time I was just like in the other room.
Yeah.
Playing on my phone or something.
Yeah, a little breaker.
Yeah, a little. Oh my God. Well, yeah, the BBM days.
Right. Take me back.
Take me back.
Take
me back to Bob's Adventure on the Sidekick.
Take me back to dressing up like Billy Joel at a Green Day concert.
That's that guy.
That freaking guy. We'll get to you, Zach. We'll get to you.
All right.
All right, should we run a couple more?
Yeah.
There you are, head over heels for me. Not today, not the one for your dignity. And I can't get the message, can't let her be. It's too much, gotta hold my autonomy. Is it too much if I
Thank you. You're so kind.
Zach, I told you we'd get back to you. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Splendid. Thank you so much for asking. I heard that this project was your production and engineering debut. Yes?
We kind of just, yeah.
We kind of just, yeah.
We were like, I did the demos. Like, we had just been working on demos for like a year, you know, GarageBand style, Logic. And then out of necessity, we kind of did it ourselves. Our friend gave us like the keys to his studio, and we just like locked ourselves in there for a month.
Yeah.
And I think we all learned how to do it a little bit together.
I don't know what he's talking about. I have no idea what he did. He was like,
I was in the other room on my phone.
I was like
Literally.
sitting there, just he would like touch 40 things. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Trust you.
Yeah.
I kind of learned how to do knobs, but
Nice.
I don't know. After that, the guy who mixed it, I like started apprenticing him, and it's been really cool. Kind of fell in love with the game.
Oh, I love that. And this, like you said, it started out of necessity. And as you were operating, was this like a YouTube University situation, or were you just pushing knobs and seeing what
It
happened?
was a lot of YouTube. It was a lot of like calling my friends who do it and FaceTiming them and being like, "Why isn't this working?"
Like everything's low pass.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
A lot of FaceTimes, but yeah, we did it, and I think we're all really, really proud of how it turned out. I would not have been able to mix it, but I'm glad I was able to press R and record it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all he did. He just pressed
There's
R.
that nice little.
We recorded all this on a computer, believe it or not.
Dude, that'd be sick. Honestly, I'm like, oh, so that's where the texture came from. No, but there are some like really sick textural moments in this LP as well. Do y'all have a favorite moment in this project yourselves?
I feel like Samson can talk to texture a lot. I was this guy dialing in bass like I've never seen someone dial in bass before.
Right, because like, what is that harmonic guy you got going on there in the in-betweens?
This little guy?
Yeah. What? Or is that just reverb?
It's literally just reverb. I got this pedal in a interesting Craigslist deal where I wasn't looking for a pedal. I was trying to sell a bass, and the guy said, "I'll give you less cash than you're asking for, but I'll give you this pedal. It's worth $300." And I said, "I don't want to spend $300 on that, but I'll give you a little discount."
Yeah.
And it's been awesome.
It's nice. It's very nice. But to the textures themselves on the project, you have some moments?
I just keep
I'm gonna
thinking about
say-
you on the floor with the, what's it called? You guys kept saying it over and over and over and over again.
While we
Dark-
were recording?
No.
Oh, the dark glass.
The dark glass.
The
It was
dark
just like a bass
glass.
pedal, yeah.
Oh, the dark glass. Like I said, I
Okay.
don't know what they're
I
talking
think the bridge of Livia is a really special moment on this record.
I was
where
gonna
we, like,
say Livia, actually.
we
I
had our
think-
friends from drag come in and kind of like Jess from drag played some synth on it. Adrian from drag played some baritone guitar, and we just like really went. I feel like the bridge of that song was like the big epic moment on the record where Sean's like really pushing the vocals, and like there's so many harmonies and so many just synths, and we kind of just went all in and then removed stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was like the real highlight of the record for me, was the bridge of Livia.
I think it's for me that somehow I didn't get, girled out and all my guitars sound big and buff and fat and loud. Thank you, Zach.
And was that in the pedals and the gazing? or
Honestly,
was
I'm
this-
learning a lot after Zach learned a lot that it's in the amp.
Oh.
It's
Like
actually
the
just,
tube amp that blew out last night.
I think, what did we use?
It was a lot of JMP.
Like I don't have one of those.
Yeah.
It's just like really loud amp going on amp distortion and amp gain, correct? I don't know. I like to
Sure.
keep myself as an idiot genius. It keeps
Right.
a light up here.
Right.
If I
Keeps you
need-
humble.
Yeah, it keeps me humble.
Grounded. Grounded. I like that. Well, should we run one more track before we close it out?
Yes.
Too hard on
goodness, guys, can we do this all over again?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, 6, 5, 6, 7. No.
A 5, a 6, 5.
Just
Jazz.
do everything like jazz rendition. We could do that next time. I like that. Cryogeyser, thank you so much for being here. This was such a moment. Thank you so much to our crew for capturing this. Can't do without you. And thank you, Cutie Pie, for watching. By the time you are watching this, it's already on all streaming services. So again, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, they are there. Again, if you want to smash that subscribe button, dude, like, for real, it really helps so much. Please subscribe to our channel. That'd be so sick. My name is FINGY. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. Peace.